game. We got Philly and Pittsburgh. These two teams have seen each other quite a bit, but this is bound to be an exciting game.
Philly just played a game, so they're ready. They're ready to go.
They're definitely warm.
Look at them. So excited. Okay.
These are the ones we gotta remember. The big rig is here.
If you need to know, the S's are for seniors.
Okay, cool. So many seniors.
Wow.
They have 10
Everybody
seniors.
has like.
Yeah, I know. Jared is gonna get a redo, basically. Oh, we should start announcing the rosters.
Okay. Okay. Which one do you want to do?
Do Philly first.
All right. So for your Philly or Philly Roller Derby Juniors, we have number 04, Insanity. Yep. Number 1, Nia Callahan. Number 10, Tenacious K. We got 10-14, No Gus, No Glory. We got 180, Eye Roll. 21, Pippa Raygun. 26, Bad Blood. 3377, Bee Sting. We got number 37, Holly Blockett. That's your captain this evening. And then we have number 444, Smashiopia. We got number 69, Steampunk. 72, Chicky Kills. And number 99, Soul Crusher.
The Kraken not here. Is that what that means?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
These are all the ones here, I think.
Okay. Okay, and for Pittsburgh Derby Brats, Yins are dead. We have number 1-2, Strawberry Jam. Number 1-3, Sirius. Number 17, Deer Dance. 1820, Susan B. Agony. 3260, Big Rig. What does that mean? 3317, Richie Teaser. 38, Rubinator. Number 4, El Diablo. 412, Bandelion. 42, Peanut Cutter.
Is it Bandelion?
5, Lakeinator. 55, Bigfoot. 56, Violet Von Slaughter. 629, Punch Buggy. Number 8, Forest. 810, Biohazard. And 928, Ace of Skates.
Is it Bandelion?
It's Bandelion.
Bandelion, okay. I'm like, interesting reference. Bandelion.
All right, we are getting ready. That is 5 seconds to Derby.
All right. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
On the line, it looks like we have No Gus, No Glory up against Bigfoot for Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
Bigfoot is out on the outside line, and Pittsburgh has the first lead.
Beautiful footwork.
Vandalion and Ace of Skates are doing some work on No Gus, No Glory, joined by Lakeinator. Lakeinator is one of our Team USA skaters and one of our aging out seniors.
Oh my God. Ooh.
Bigfoot is being drawn back by Bad Blood from Philly.
Beautiful defense here. Nice. No Gus, No Glory out with those first 4 points of the game.
And Pittsburgh decides to call off the jam.
Looks like we got 4 for Philly that one and 3 for Pittsburgh.
This is a 1-point game already.
Already, bro. All right.
And on the line, we got Sirius up against Bee Sting. Little bit of love between Bee Sting and Rubinator from Pittsburgh.
Oh, how cute. Oh, you're so good with the names.
It's because I know them,
bro. All right. Oh, some fancy footwork on the inside. Oh, and taken back.
Sirius is being called out on a track cut.
Oh my gosh.
And Bee Sting picks up lead. This will be a power jam for Philly in the hands of Bee Sting. Let's see what they can hit.
All right.
And Bee Sting makes it out on that inside line.
Doing a great job. That was some beautiful offense by Philly there. Oh my God. Yes, okay. All right, Philly's moving that wall up, stretching it out.
That's Pittsburgh.
Philly's moving, trying to get the pack moving, that's what I'm saying.
B comes in and makes quick work of that pack, picking up another 4 points on the inside line. That brings us to a 12-0 jam.
Beautiful blocking by BB there on the outside. Oh my. Oh my, wow.
And Ethan takes out Sirius on the inside line just as V-Sting picks up another 4 on that outside.
Wow, great defense here. Oh my, Philly got those lines locked down. Beautiful defense by Pittsburgh in the front here.
That is Richie Teaser, I believe, or Ace of Skates.
Yeah, wonderful push out there. Oh, and Sirius gets out, had the panty tucked in his hand.
Back on the line again is No Gus, No Glory up against Bigfoot. So this is a rerun of the first jam, it seems.
Current score is 23 Philly to 3 Pittsburgh.
I see Biohazard out there bracing the Pittsburgh wall.
Why does it say this jam too?
Because it doesn't start until the...
Oh, okay. I was like, run.
It's a 20-point game, still anyone's game.
Only our third jam here. Ooh.
Some
Gus
amazing
working that outside, bro.
recycling by Pittsburgh, but Gus does make it out, followed pretty quickly by Bigfoot from Pittsburgh.
That was good. Gus works that line, little hop step over. Ooh.
And recycle attempt by Bad Blood ends in a little bit of a spill, but he's up and at him.
Great juking from these jammers.
Gus being held up by Forrest Bump up in the front, but makes it through the pack, followed again by Bigfoot.
It's a very quick moving jam. A lot of movement from the pack here. Oh, slides right through on the outside for another 4 points.
This is now a 12-8 jam. Oh, but Bigfoot is out right behind, so...
Matching those 4,
should be a 12-12.
wow.
Oh, but big hop from No Gus, No Glory.
Right behind Bigfoot. Look at them smiling at each other.
A little bit of friendship there on the track.
Oh, nice recycle by Bad Blood. And there he is.
Gus is out yet again.
Another 4 points. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Almost makes it through on that outside line, but Bigfoot does take a little bit of a spill.
Crazy footwork here. Crazy footwork.
That back tripod, some great seaming there by Bad Blood and Smashiopia.
And that is locked down. Forrest Bump back there trying to do some offense. And there goes Gus back out for the 4.
Let's see if Gus picked up any points on that last run. It looks like he got 3, bringing this to a 27-point jam for Philly,
Wow.
maybe, to 15 for Pittsburgh.
That might be one of the highest scoring jams of the weekend.
Pretty high scoring for both teams.
For both teams, that was crazy.
We got Tenacious K on the line. Tenacious K has just been a force to be reckoned with this weekend, so I'm excited to see what she can do in this game. I believe that is Deer Dance for Pittsburgh.
Ooh, nice offense there by Philly. Oh. And that's gonna be a track cut on Tenacious K. That's a power jam for Pittsburgh.
Deer Dance is taken out by Holly Blockett. That's our captain this afternoon.
Let's see what Pittsburgh can do here. I know Philly's pretty good at killing these power jams. Let's see if we can get some offense. Yeah, ooh.
Deer Dance almost makes it through on the inside line, but takes just a step out of bounds and is being rolled back by I Roll.
Wonderful work on these lines from both the blockers and the jammers.
Lakeinator and Ace of Skates are ready to go, but Tenacious K decides to take the long way around, get some
speed.
some speed going.
Is she going? Oh.
Oh, and she's out on the outside line despite some.
Oh, and she's getting called on a forearm. It's another power jam for Pittsburgh. Oh.
And Ace of Skates takes the star, is now the jammer for Pittsburgh.
Successful cover pass. Oh!
Big hit from Steampunk on that inside line, and Ace of Skates is back up, rolling back. Takes another hit from Punk.
Crazy power behind these hits.
Some great offense from Rubinator and Lakeinator. Gets Ace of Skates through for 4 points. And here comes TK back again into the pack. Ace of Skates is taken out and rolled back by I Roll.
Both teams doing a great job of recycling and rotating to cover all these lanes. Wow. Let's see the points. And it looks like 5 for Pittsburgh to 0 for Philly on that one. Current score is 50 to 23 for Pittsburgh. I love when they move right in front of the scoreboard, right as I'm saying it. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. We got Sirius on the line up against No Gust, No Glory. I'm seeing some great defense off the line from Bandelion. She's being joined by Forrest Bump, El Diablo, and Biohazard.
Great rotation on these lines. It is not easy to cover it when Gus is there. This 3-wall up here is doing amazing.
That is Bandelion and Biohazard, joined by Forrest Bump, holding up Gus. He does make it through with lead as Biohazard takes a big spill on the inside.
Sirius being taken back by Bad Blood all the way back.
Just as Gus picks up 4 on that outside line. Sirius is being called off on a track cut. And Gus picks up another 4. Oh, just kidding. Gus is going to the box, so this will be a jammer swap. Very quick jammer swap.
Very, very quick.
Gus will only have to sit however long Sirius sat, so
and
he is
up.
right back out.
Oh. All right.
Gets around Forrest Bump and Biohazard on that outside line. Sirius almost makes it through on 1 foot, but ends up taking the safe route and going back out.
Wow, see that little footwork from Gus on that inside line there. One thing about Gus is he will eat up that first turn.
Gus is taken out by El Diablo from Pittsburgh and run all the way to the back of the pack.
Nah. Oh. Sirius using one of his own players to like bulldoze his way through the inside. Oh. Gus got taken back. Oh my God, and a successful cover pass.
To Forrest Bump.
Forrest Bump, that's your captain right there. And that's the end. That was a 2-minute one, right? Crazy. Current score is 62 Philly, 30 Pittsburgh.
It's a 32-point game, 19 minutes left in this first half.
This is pretty close. This is a good game. Y'all excited? Crowd excited? Anybody out there excited? Yay! Thank you. I was like, chat, am I on mute? And we got a timeout. I'm not sure for who. And it looks like it's over. Who's on the line?
On the line, we have Bigfoot for Pittsburgh up against Nia Callahan.
Ooh.
This is Nia's first season with Philly. I believe she transferred here from Nor'easter.
She's doing a great job. Look at this recycling in the front here. And a beautiful 3-wall by Philly in the back. Bigfoot just trying to push that wall up.
Some incredible defense from Lakenator. Oh, and Lakin makes a big hit on the front, and it is successful because Naya is being called off on a track cut.
Great recycling by Pittsburgh continuously through this game. Oh! Is he gonna?
Bigfoot
and he goes
decides to take the safe route and go back.
Good idea.
Trying to stay out of that penalty box. Some defense from Seoul, and also Smashiopia.
Ooh. And he gets out on the inside, little 1-foot move there. Oh, she on him.
Holly Blockett coming out of the box, ready to block.
She ready.
Oh, she gets taken out. Big hit from Bigfoot. And Nia Callahan is back on the track, taken out again by Lakenator.
Good job with both teams on catching these jammers. They're doing a really good job of recycling.
Little jump on that inside line. That was some incredible footwork from Nia Callahan.
This is amazing, you guys. Great job, y'all. Oh! Wow, she came in quick.
Foot might have slipped out a little bit, so she is taking it all the way back to the back of the pack. This Philly wall is just holding up Bigfoot. A little bit of offense from Strawberry Jam helps Bigfoot get through.
Amazing offense from Pittsburgh again.
Whoa! Nia takes a spill at the end there. Let's see if she picks up any points.
A little dive at the end.
Looks like she got 1 point on that last pass, and it was a well-earned point.
She dove into that point. All right. Oh, I can't see. Looks like we have no Gus, no Glory out for Philly, and oh, I can't see.
Serious for Pittsburgh.
Serious, yes. Love him. All right. Ooh, ooh, no Gus, no Glory, taking that little path on the outside, getting that lead jammer.
Manages to stay and bounce somehow, and Sirius is also out right behind.
Oh.
Sirius is taken out, tries to go for a little bit of a bean dip on the outside line, but I-Roll is able to get low and cover that line.
And that's an apex jump on the inside by No Gus, No Glory. Oh, oh! Who is that? 56, number Violence. Von Slaughter just took that hit. Ooh. Good offense by Philly up there. Pippa Raygun hitting that blocker on the inside.
Incredible 2-wall for a little bit, but that was Bad Blood and Chicky kills. And Pippa Raygun is drawing Sirius all the way to the back. Those two are former teammates now playing against each other.
It's like Gus using advantage of all his space to just like jump right. Oh, there he does it again. Jumping right on the inside. Oh! But that's number 8, Forrest Bump, taking him out.
Sirius
Nice
is
hit.
taken out again by I-Roll. Those two seem to have a little bit of a friendly competition going on right there.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a bromance. Maybe. It wouldn't be that unusual. And there's Gus again, coming out with another 4 points.
Looks like the star's been passed to Forrest. Let's see if he has enough time to make it around. And the jam is called off, or jam comes to its natural conclusion.
That's a 2-minute jam. I've been seeing a lot of 2-minute jams here. I think they're trying to run it.
Yeah, as we know, Philly does like to run long.
They love to run.
And on the line we have V-Sting for Philly, and that is Deer Dance for Pittsburgh.
It looks like both teams have 1 blocker in the box. We're doing a 3-on-3 here.
I'm seeing for Pittsburgh, that is Lakenator bracing Ace of Skates and Rubinator. We have Holly Blockett out there bracing I-Roll and Smashiopia.
Ooh. Amazing 3 walls.
Especially from Pittsburgh up here. This Those two are getting real low. That's
Real
Lakenator
low.
and Ace of Skates
Intense.
holding up Bee Sting.
And look at this beautiful recycling. Wow. Oh! And that's Pittsburgh with your lead jammer.
Deer Dance coming out strong. A blocker from each team leaving the box at the same time. Oh, Deer Dance is out yet again. That's 4 points for Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh
Bee Sting
blockers.
is still working their way through. It looks like they have the star off their head.
This is amazing.
Drawn all the way back by Rubinator. Rubinator's joined by Bandelion and Lakenator. Bandelion and Lakenator are both will be going to Australia this summer to play with Team USA. And Deer Dance is out again.
Wow.
2 Philly blockers are heading to the box, so this might make it
Beautiful.
a little bit easier for Deer Dance.
Beautiful
and there's
defense.
a star pass to Smashiopia.
Wow! Double, bro. Isn't that 2 star passes now in a row?
No.
Then we star pass last one, yeah. Love a star pass. I love a clean star pass. Great job. And also Smashiopia, she's taken a few star passes this weekend. Always doing an amazing job at that.
She will also be in Australia this summer playing with
Another.
Team USA.
Another one.
There's quite a few Team USA players on the track this game. For Pittsburgh, we obviously have Lakenator and Bandelion. On Philly, there's quite a few. No Gus, No Glory, Eye Roll, Pippa Raygun, Bad Blood, Bee Sting, Holly Blockett, and Smashiopia.
Crazy lineup. No Gus, No Glory doing a good job moving that Pittsburgh wall up, getting out, getting them 4 points.
He does have lead, but Bigfoot from Pittsburgh is matching his points.
Going point for point out there. Ooh. Pittsburgh coming back with the offense, hoping to get Bigfoot out. Yes, matching another 4 points. Very clean, right out by Gus. Oh, wow.
He
Great
almost
hit
makes
out
it
there.
past, but
Oh my God.
huge jump from No Gus, No Glory.
Wow.
Those long legs really do come in handy
Like
sometimes.
double foot. Oh. Forrest Bump doing a great job staying up there. Great recycling by Forrest Bump.
And Gus makes it through on that outside line yet again.
He has great shoulder awareness. Like, he's really good at moving his shoulders in the right way.
Looks like Forrest Bump has taken a star pass, but it's being held up by Bad Blood up in the front. Bad Blood is now joined by Soul Crusher along with Chicky Kills.
Ooh, great, amazing juking there by Forrest Bump, getting through that Philly wall. Looks like we got 3 points up there.
And that is the
Wow.
end of that jam. That's a huge jam for Gus. Looks like 28 points on the board for Gus. Actually, make
30
that 30
points.
to Pittsburgh's 11. That brings our score to 121 to 61. We have just under 10 minutes left in this game.
Gus.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm gonna tell him my thoughts after the game.
Looks like we're taking a little bit of a timeout.
Ooh.
Maybe get our heads right.
Yeah, I am. Let's take this time to, thank our officials. Let's thank Philly for hosting such an amazing tournament. Let's thank Wawa and the Wawa employees for really putting up with us this weekend, okay? Been there about 3 times today.
Do we have like a...
What else do we got here? Nurk?
That's his place.
That's awesome.
Philly Juniors would like to send big thanks to the staff at the Northeast Racket Club. We love skating at the NERC and appreciate all the NERC staff does to accommodate our needs throughout the season. And PRDJ would especially like to recognize Miss Anna from NERC for all her support the past few years. We love and appreciate you so much.
We love you, Miss Anna.
And we are back in action. That looks like Tenacious K on the line. Up against Deer Dance. Deer Dance was quite effective the last time that she was out.
Oh, wow. Nice chew wall in the back by Pittsburgh.
A great three wall up at the front as well. Oh, and Deer Dance is taken out by Smashiopia right at the front, run all the way back. Looks like TK is being held up by Strawberry Jam and Ace of Skates up at the front.
Yeah, we got eye rolls in the box.
We're 30 seconds in and there's been no lead yet.
Eye roll rejoining the Philly wall. Now back to a 4-on-4. Looks like we got a Philly blocker going to the pack for, that's Pippo Ray Gun going to the pack for a penalty, pack destruction.
And TK has lead. She's re-entering the pack. Deer Dance is pretty close behind.
She's through on her initial pass, coming around for some points. Ooh. Big impact by eye roll. Little pile up on the inside. TK is keeping the energy, moving that Pittsburgh wall as much as she can, using her moves, trying to get them up and running. Deer Dance being taken all the way back by eye roll.
And TK is out again on the outside line, not for lack of effort by the Pittsburgh wall, though. They really made her fight for those 4 points.
Ooh.
And TK is out again and decides to call off the jam. That looks like an 8-point jam for Philly. Let's see if Pittsburgh picked up any points. I believe that they did. That is all 4 points.
That's 4.
So that'll be a net 4 jam for Philly.
Current scores looking like 129 Philly to 65 Pittsburgh with 7 minutes left in the first half of the game. Looks like we have Gus jamming for Philly and we have Bigfoot jamming for Pittsburgh. Oh.
No Gus, no Glory
Gus
doing a little bit of defense off the line.
Yeah, he's chilling. Ooh.
Oh, and Bigfoot is out first with lead.
Beautiful juke on the outside there.
Some incredible defense from Forrest Bump and Vandalion, but Gus does make it out on the outside line. As y'all may know, Forrest Bump is quite the triple threat. We saw him a lot last season jamming, and now he's doing an incredible job blocking and pivoting. We've seen him take a couple of star passes already.
No, for real. Jamming, blocking, pivoting, and captain. And here's Gus with another 4 points on the board.
Oh, looks like Bigfoot stays in bounds with the one hand move. For those of you that don't know, you are able to put one hand out of bounds and still maintain your position.
True that. Gus through again with the 4, and that is a successful star pass to your captain, Forrest Bump.
Just as we were talking about Forrest Bump being a triple threat, here they come, ready to show us his jammer skills. Being held up a little bit in the back by Eye Roll and Bad Blood.
Oh.
But Forrest Bump whips off of Bigfoot.
Oh.
And makes it through on that inside line with the help of Vandalion.
Oh.
And Gus makes it out on that inside line.
Wow.
Forrest Bump almost makes it through, but is taken out by Holly Blockett.
Wow.
And Gus makes it out again past Lakeinator up at the top of the pack.
Looks like another big jam for Gus. Big jam for both teams. That's a 24 points and 15 points. Lots of points being scored in this game. Looks like we got Sirius up for Pittsburgh and
Nia Callahan for Philly. Naya, apologies.
ooh,
Wow.
got that Philly wall.
Yeah, very, very low back there. Bad blood and Smashiopia.
Definition of locked in. Wow.
Some
Beautiful
incredible
recycle.
recycling from Pittsburgh, but Nia Callahan is out with lead.
Wow, she just rolled, like the way she rolls off of the blockers amazes me.
And Sirius is out as well.
He got that speed up there. He's going around for his initial. Oh. Nia getting hit out on the outside. Oh, wow. Bigfoot, Nia right behind Bigfoot, passing him up on the inside.
Oh, big jump from Nia Callahan.
Looks like she makes it in. Oh, yep. And that's a Pittsburgh blocker going to the box. Wow, taking advantage of that space, really just running up that line.
Looks like that was a successful star pass to Ace of Skates.
The jammers like Nia Callahan, you give her a little bit of space, she gonna take it, she's gonna use it. She ran that. Like, she ran up. She ran up.
And that's a 16-point jam for Philly. Pittsburgh 6.
16-6. A lot of sixes on the board.
6, 9, and 8, 6.
Is this a timeout?
Official timeout.
Official timeout.
Not just any old timeout.
Not just a normal timeout. This one's special. Okay.
You can go up there and listen if you want.
Petition to bring back the guy with the microphone in the middle that would tell you what the official review is about. I like that. I liked that. Shut up. Let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors here. We have Rydell, advancing the sports of figure skating and roller skating since 1945. Skate Free or Die, our jersey sponsor for the Philly team. Skate Free or Die should be added to your roster for this 2025-2026 season. Give them a call and tell them Philly Junior sent you. And don't forget to take on a chance on winning an awesome custom jersey. Did we already do that one? Oh, who won that? I bet it was awesome, okay? And we got 888. We all know 888. We love 888. I love your gear, 888. And Wawa. We all love Wawa. All right, back at it again.
We have a very familiar matchup on the line right now. That is No Gus, No Glory up against Bigfoot.
Really? I don't know who that is. No Gus, No Glory. Never heard of him. Oh my God.
Bigfoot takes a little bit of a spill in the front, but is able to get back up and make it out with lead. Gus is pretty close behind.
Gus kind of looks happy for him.
Gus does look happy for him. I believe that they are buddies off the track.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. Looks like that skater is being taken over the med box. And, you know, roller derby is a rough sport. Injuries happen. I'm glad she's okay. Are we starting it off with the same people? Because I feel like this is the same people.
It looks like we may be restarting the jam for the injury call-off. I believe those are the same people out yet again. That's No Ghost, No Glory and Bigfoot. So I think that means that Bigfoot will start with lead.
I believe so. New rules. I don't know when they implemented that. A few years ago, I think. Yes, Bigfoot is starting with the lead. Ooh, and there's Gus out on the inside. Oh, Bigfoot decides to go back, play it safe.
No, he's being called off
the
on
box.
a track cut.
Oh no.
He did some footwork on the inside line, but looks like that jam ref did not think that it was clean and decided to send him to the box. Gus makes it through. So that means that this is going to be a full 2-minute jam.
Yeah, Bigfoot has lost lead jammer position.
Though it actually was a little bit shorter because of the injury call-off.
Yeah.
But, you know, in total. And Gus makes it through yet again, thanks to some incredible offense from Philly.
They're doing a good job moving that pack up, giving him space. But Pittsburgh is doing an excellent job resisting that offense and keeping him behind them.
Yes, that is Bandolion, Strawberry Jam, and Forest Bump. Incredible 3-ball right there.
I've said it like 20 times, but they're recycling on point. Nice bridging. Wow, and that's Bigfoot throwing the inside, followed right behind by No Gus, No Glory. And look at them.
Some love
look
between
at
the two of them.
Oh, that's so cute. Bromance is in the air, you guys.
This is the city of brotherly love.
You are so right about that one. Wow. Wow. Excellent, excellent roller derby out here today, folks. It looks like we only have 30 seconds, 30 seconds left in this half. 30, yes, 30. Okay, looks like we have Sirius out for Pittsburgh going up against
Bee Sting from Philly.
I see her now. Ooh.
Oh, looks like B has picked up lead.
I think she
I'm
got
not
her
really
hips
sure
around
how.
on that outside, you know? She swung it.
B has made it out, followed by Sirius. B picked up lead pretty quickly, but didn't actually get fully out of the pack until a little bit after that.
Oh.
Taking a spill at the hands of Rubinator, but is being run back by Lakeinator. Those two will be teammates pretty soon this summer on
Cute.
Team USA.
So cute. Oh.
Oh, and B makes it out again. Some great footwork on that inside line.
That's 4 points for Philly.
Great tripod in the back holding up Sirius Pack. Oh, looks like a star pass to Ace of Skates just as V-Sting is being called off on a track cut. So this will be a full 2-minute jam. Ace of Skates is taken out and drawn back by I-Roll from Philly, along with Lakeinator as well. Oh, Lakeinator trying to do some offense, but is taken down. Looks like I-Roll is being called off on a forearm, though.
Oh, Ace of Skates getting through, putting up 4 points.
That is 10 points for Pittsburgh so far this jam.
Yep. Ooh.
Taken down by Pippa Raygun at the front of the pack.
But they managed to do a little mohawk on that inside. Side surf, excuse me.
And that is halftime.
Wow.
Great half.
Current score 200 for Philly to 112 for Pittsburgh.
You won't want to miss the second half of this game, so join us back in a little bit under 15 minutes.
Do what you go get food. Go get food at Wawa. We also have, you know, of course, we have our food little area. What's it called? Concession stand right over there, right next to the entrance to the floor. But reminder, do not bring any drinks that will spill all over the floor onto the track. Please, 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 please. Anyway. Please, please, please. Starting our second half.
We also just saw the Philly Brawl Stars warming up. Make sure you don't miss their game against Crooked River coming up next.
All right, we're starting here. 200 Philly, 112 Pittsburgh. And I mean, at this point in the game, still anything could happen. So let's get ready for an exciting second half. I have good feelings.
Ho, ho, ho.
I like when they do that little barking thing.
Never heard them do that before.
They do it all the time. Did anybody bring a wrench? All right. Looks like we have our teams lining up now. That's no Gus, no Glory, starting on our second half for Philly. It's not like we've seen him before or anything, you know.
And that's he's up against Bigfoot yet again. We've seen this matchup quite a few times.
And they seem to like each other. I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Some offense off the start from Bandelion helps Bigfoot get through and pick up lead. Gus is still being held up by Lakeinator and Forest Bump, but looks like Gus is through.
Oh, wow.
Followed quickly by Bigfoot, some incredible toe stop work on that outside line. He manages to stay in bounds, and he calls off the jam before Gus is able to score any points.
Gus's like ability to side surf like for 40 feet straight while being attacked by like 4 different blockers is just crazy to me. Like he side surfed from there to there. He didn't move once. I know they can't see where I'm pointing, but you know what I mean. It looks like the Philly supporters are very hype.
That is Beasting on the line or not even on the line, already taken off for Philly, up against Sirius from Pittsburgh. That's a great tripod up in the front. Some really nice bracing from Lakeinator.
Wow. Look at this. Look at this bridge. This bridge is incredible. Look at this.
This is not an unusual sight to see Lakeinator backwards blocking up at the front. She is just incredibly effective.
And the communication in that bridge, wonderful. Love you guys. Oh, nice. Taken out by number 5, Lakeinator on the outside.
Sirius makes it through with a star stash on the inside. He is redonning the cap.
Through on his initial, that Philly wall. Wow.
Takes a little jump on the outside, but does not make it in. Looks like he was taken out by Chicky Kills. Ooh, a little bit of a spill there on the Philly side, but they're back up and at it. Oh,
Pittsburgh.
Big hit from Chicky Kills, but Sirius manages to stay in bounds.
Wow. Pittsburgh reforming right in front of Beasting.
And Philly's losing a blocker on a back block. Both teams' blockers have done, and jammers have done a pretty good job at staying out of the box. This has not been a very penalty-heavy game.
Right. I feel like this has been pretty clean, to be honest. Like, it's really good. Just like slow, grindy, 3 walls a lot of the time, I feel. But both of these teams have great defense. Like, wow. And is this no Gus, no Glory versus Bigfoot again? They're bros. Look at them. Oh, they high-fived.
Oh, how cute.
This is an official timeout?
Yeah, it looks like there's an official timeout. I'm not sure what it's for.
I'm so curious.
Maybe because the medics are preoccupied.
Looks like there's somebody in the medic box.
Safety is the top priority, obviously.
And speaking of safety, let me just remind skaters that while you are in the stands, you cannot be on skates in the stands. Safety first. Let's all make sure that we are all following the rules. And let's make sure that if you are on the track and you are skating, you are in full gear at all times.
Some Pittsburgh love up in the stands. Looks like that's the end of our official timeout, and we are just about to get back into action. That looks like oh, it looks like Bigfoot is out. He's had a pretty good lead percentage this game. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but he's been getting lead over Gus quite a few times. He goes ahead and calls off the jam, decides to stay safe and keep Philly to 0.
See, Bigfoot, he's fast. Because as long as he can outrun you, I feel like he'll take that.
And he did pick up 2 points on that pass, so that's a 2-0 jam in favor of Pittsburgh. Our score is now, what is that, 204 to 126. And we have Tenacious K on the line, up against Deer Dance.
And that seems to be another timeout here.
Another official timeout.
Seems to be another medic thing. Got to make sure we have all of the correct amount of medics on the track. Got to make sure that they're watching the game. So when we don't have all the medics watching the track, we unfortunately cannot have gameplay continue. But it looks like we're going to start here in a second. And there's the rolling whistle.
A tight tripod off the line from both teams. Oh, looks like Deer Dance is maybe through, but is deciding to play it safe and roll it all the way to the back.
Still no lead yet.
Some incredible offense from Holly Blockett.
And there's Tenacious K taking the lead.
If you've ever played against Holly, you know that those offensive sweeps are lethal.
Yeah, she will get you, bro. Wow.
Oh, here she goes again.
Clearing both of those blockers, like, wow. Tenacious K did an amazing job working the middle, just juking that blocker back and forth, making sure she's not taken out on that line.
Still, though, some incredible work from Lakin up at the front, as we're used to. But Tenacious K does take the inside line again. I believe, there's been a star pass to Ace of Skates, so they are now the jammer for
little
Pittsburgh.
Star pass.
And Tenacious K makes it on the outside line, making this a 12-point jam for Philly. Pittsburgh is still on their initial pass.
The tracking by our blockers here, amazing. Like, the individual tracking abilities, great. Especially backwards. That's Tenacious K taking 4 more points for Philly.
Some great slow defense in the back of the pack from Philly, still holding up Ace of Skates. Some great work from Bad Blood, Steampunk, and Soul Crusher, but Ace of Skates is out. And Pittsburgh is doing a good job at slowing down Tenacious K now. That's Richie, Teaser, and Deer Dance.
Tenacious K calls that off, making sure that Pittsburgh does not score any points on that jam. Once again, seeing a familiar lineup here. It's like deja vu. Here's No Gus, No Glory, dapping up Bigfoot. Shout out to me, bro. Anyway, shout out to you. Shout out to you guys. No.
Thank you, Biohazard from Pittsburgh, for the shout out.
to
We
y'all.
appreciate it. Some great blocking work from Vandalion. Just incredible. Y'all know I'm a
Wow.
Vandalion glazer. Just a great blocker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
and Bigfoot takes down Pippa Raygun. But Pippa is back up, playing some offense for No Gus, No Glory on, I believe that is Big Rig.
That's a scoring pass for No Gus, No Glory, putting 4 up on the board. And there's Bigfoot matching that 4.
And Gus takes a leap on that outside line. That's impressive. And he picks up another 4 points.
Let's see if we can go
Bigfoot is
point
taken
for
out and rolled
point.
back by I-Roll. I-Roll is another incredible blocker, one of our Team USA Open Division skaters.
Oh, great job holding his position on those lines by Bigfoot. That's 4 points for Pittsburgh, and that's another 4 points for Philly. My bad. Wow, quick little apex jump, real clean.
Y'all know those turns are lethal when you're trying to block Gus. We saw quite a lot of huge apex jumps this weekend.
Oh, and like
Not just from
50%
Gus.
of them were from Gus, though.
I don't even think that's true. I feel like there was a lot from Bug.
Bug and Gus together.
And Killman.
Oh my gosh, these men's.
That was a great jam for both teams. Both of them putting quite a few points on the board. That was a 27-10 jam.
I hear that Pittsburgh love in the crowd. If you love Pittsburgh, let me hear some noise. Who loves Pittsburgh? Oh, all right. Okay, we gotta make it fair. Who loves Philly? Who loves Philly? They in their home rink. They're everywhere.
Philly does have a little bit of an audience advantage being at home, but we are hearing the Pittsburgh crowd as well.
Pittsburgh is representing.
And we are back in action. That is Nia Callahan taking the star up against Sirius Pack, and Sirius is out with a great little hop on that outside line.
Wow, great job by Lakeinator taking that jammer all the way back. Wow, those lines covered.
Yeah,
wow.
Y'all do not want to be up against Lakeinator, let me tell you that. That's a rough position to be in. Oh, but Nia Callahan with some help from Holly Blockett.
Thank you, Holly Blockett. You are incredible.
Sirius
Wow.
decides to call off the jam and keep Nia to 0.
Amazing, amazing offense from our players here. All right. It looks like Bigfoot out for Pittsburgh. And I can see his head over everybody else's head, so that must be Gus. That must be Gus.
Some energy on the Philly bench right now.
Yeah, they're excited. I wanna hear some cheering from the crowd here. Come on. Oh, wow.
And another lead for Bigfoot. He is just doing incredible this half, this entire game, and this weekend, but especially this half.
And of course, we have to give credit to our blockers. These Pittsburgh blockers are doing a great job holding down Gus at the start, allowing Bigfoot to get that lead. And it is not, trust me, it is not easy to hold Gus at the beginning of a jam. Oh my gosh. But these Pittsburgh, their blockers are just so good at defense. I've said it like 30 times, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. And I'm not glazing. And it looks like we have Deer Dance jamming for Pittsburgh versus Beat Sting jamming for Philly. Ooh.
Oh, and V-Sting is out with a quick lead.
They did a really cool juke thing right there that I liked. A little shoulder shimmy. Oh,
And out yet again on that inside line.
beautiful. Took
Really
that
quick
opening.
moves from V-Sting.
Beautiful.
Oh, Deer Dance tries to make it out on the inside, but is taken out by Bad Blood.
Wow. Great tracking by Pittsburgh at the front. But Beasting manages to slide their way past them.
Looks like yet another star pass to Ace of Skates. Ace of Skates has really been the pivot to watch this game.
These Pittsburgh pivots are doing an excellent job taking these star passes.
Some offense from Holly Blockett, but looks like Beasting was taken out as well in the action. Beasting is being held up by Richie Teaser and Lakenator up at the front of the pack.
Excellent rotation there.
And Beasting makes it out again. Deer Dance is, Ace of Skates now, still on their initial pass.
Oh. Then that's 2 hands out. Beasting takes that opportunity, taking that's 3 points up there.
Oh, and some toe-stop work on that inside line from Ace of Skates. They are now out on their initial.
Ace of Skates coming in to score some points. They just need to get their hips past these blockers here. Great job by the Philly defense covering those lines. And what a beautiful 3-wall by Pittsburgh here. I mean, come on. Beasting is an incredible jammer, and it is not easy to get them locked down.
I believe that jam ran the full 2 minutes. Beasting decided not to call it off.
I love a 2-minute jam. I love it because it means that the defense is just really working. Either that or the jammers are going crazy. And I love it either way.
Yes, 2-minute jams are much more exciting, in my opinion, than the short ones.
Except for when you're playing a 2-minute jam.
That is rough. Oh, I believe that No Gus, No Glory just took out Bigfoot. He does not try to run him back, though.
Oh my goodness! Wow!
Bigfoot still picks up lead, but No Gus, No Glory is pretty close behind.
Amazing job by El Diablo staying in front of Gus, allowing Bigfoot to get that lead, and they are racing it.
This seems like a foot race between these two.
Who's speedier? Who's got it? Oh, and that's a straightaway jump. Wow. Recycled. And that hit, who was that in the front there?
I believe that was Holly Blockett.
Holly Blockett. I love you, girl.
We've been saying that name a lot, it seems. She is a force on the track.
And I'm going to again shout out El Diablo. That was incredible. I love that. Shout out. Yeah, and I see you flexing on the bench, yes. And you deserve to do so.
We got TK on the line. As we know, TK has been incredible this weekend.
TK, well loved, big fan, and there's the lead. I bet TK's fans are going crazy.
And Sirius Pack is behind.
Yeah. And there's that bridge out by Pittsburgh again. This is like a signature move. Wow, great tracking in the back there.
Wow, a one foot glide through the pack from Sirius.
Like, these male jammers will throw themselves to the floor before they go out. Like, they will literally dive into the track. It's impressive. And TK does an amazing job working the middle, making sure that she can, break up that 3-wall, get some holes, and there she does it again.
She really does use any space you give her.
Amazing, amazing jamming. Wow, beautiful block by BB there. Taking two of the Pittsburgh players back.
Sirius is still working hard in that pack. That Philly tripod is really giving him a challenge. And Lakenator in the back holding up TK. Some incredible butt blocking there. And they're joined by Richie Teaser.
Looks like that's one of the Philly players getting called for I'm not quite sure, but a penalty. That's gonna give Bigfoot a little bit of an advantage. Serious, my bad. My fault.
Both jammers are just working hard. This is a very defense-heavy game. Both these teams have some really strong walls.
You guys got this. You guys got this.
It seems like they're both taking a little bit of a break
Yes.
here. And the
Bro.
jam comes to its natural conclusion.
The defense was just too good.
Yes, the break is totally understandable.
Like-
We have a little bit less than 15 minutes in this game. The score is 284 for Philly and 160 for Pittsburgh.
Wow. I'm just like, the defense in this game, like really just like, wow. Like goals. Like that total shutdown, oh my gosh. I'm gonna be talking about this defense for like the next 3 days, you guys.
I know we've said it, but this Philly defense is really doing an incredible job at giving Gus a challenge.
Wow.
They've
Like-
really been helping Bigfoot pick up lead.
No, right? Like they're holding down Gus for a really long amount of time, allowing Bigfoot to get this.
Looks like Bigfoot calls off the jam. Gus was able to sneak in 1 point, but Bigfoot did pick up 4, so
Wow.
that's a 3 points for Pittsburgh.
This is amazing. That's all I gotta say. All right. It looks like this is the time. Yep, timeout taken by Pittsburgh. They gotta take this time to, you know, figure out their strat. Yes, do the wave. The wave. Wow, yeah, come on. Yeah. Woo! Oh my gosh. It's like the ocean out there. I see that wave. I hear some Naya fans out there. We have 13 minutes left in the second period. Anything could happen here, you guys. Wow. Great footwork on the outside there by Naya. I hear her fans. Her fans love her. Wow. She has a quickness to her. Like, she is swift.
She is. She's very good at like getting hit out and jumping right back in. You don't even get a chance to run her back.
And that's very important. If you catch somebody off guard, you got like that. Ooh, and here's Forrest Bump jamming for Pittsburgh, doing a great job trying to work that Philly wall.
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Huge jump from Nia Callahan.
Yes, more girls, more female apex jumps. I'm tired of the boys, tired of the men. We know you can do it. We know Gus can jump, okay? Nia, I love you. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful juke there by Forrest Bump.
He does make it out with a star stash, and he's coming back around to score some points. I forgot to shout out, Sol had some incredible one-on-one blocking against Forrest Bump. She is now in the
True
box
that.
for something, but she did a great job while she was there.
She's doing a great job.
Looks like Forrest is being held up by Bad Blood and Smash in the back. Nia is also being held up.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And
great.
Forrest makes it through.
Great transition there. Why did Boom do that? Ah. Wow. This Philly 3-wall in the back here, locked down. This Pittsburgh wall, rotating. Oh, beautiful footwork there. And that's a call off.
Philly has now crossed the 300-point mark. Pittsburgh is at 170. And we got, you would never guess, No Gus, No Glory, and Bigfoot up again.
Who would have thunk, bro? And did he just pretend to punch him in the face? Look at them. Aw.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh, and Gus picks up lead. That might be his
Wow.
first lead this half, I have to say. Bigfoot has really been grabbing those leads from under Gus.
My fault. Bro, if I burped into the mic, I'm so sorry. Okay, that's Gus with 4 more points.
Oh, looks like there's been a star pass to Vandalion.
Oh, wow.
And Vandalion makes it through.
I think
Looks like
she
the
picked
jam
up.
ref is holding up 4 points. Oh, that is for Gus.
I think she
2
picked up
points.
2
but
points there, yeah.
She didn't have the
I think the
star
other 2 were no pass, no penalty there.
And Vandalion makes it through again. Almost taken out by Roll, but is able to stay in bounds. Vandalion getting knocked down, but is just right back up again.
Great awareness of, like, you know, did this blocker just go out, or, you know, do I have to go back? She's doing a great job.
And she's out yet again on the inside line.
Making great decisions. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Oh. Sorry.
Vandalion is taken out and drawn back by number 180 Roll from Philly.
Ooh.
Gus also taken out by El Diablo. And some great low blocking from Biohazard.
Oh. His foot went fully out. What?
Heather Honda was just shaking her head at you.
I was doing so good.
Okay, on the line we have Beasting up against Deer Dance. We have also seen this matchup quite a few times.
Okay.
And Beasting is out with lead. Beasting taken out and run back by Lakeinator. The Philly wall is still working hard against Deer Dance. Looks like the star has been passed to Ace of Skates. Deer Dance has exited the track. Ace of Skates is working hard against that Philly tripod up in the front.
Wow. There goes Beasting coming out with the 4 points. Oh, look, the Philly score is 3-3-3. That's epic.
And Ace of Skates makes it out on their initial pass.
Guys, angel number.
Oh,
my
some
gosh.
great toe stop work from Beasting on
Amazing.
that inside line. Manages to stay inbound and picks up 4 points.
They are stable. Oop.
Wow, very low tripod right here. I see that is Lakeinator. And
Oh.
she is a tall player, but she will get low.
So low, all the way to the ground. Oh. Looks like we had a bit of a pile up there on the outside.
Looks like a 12-4 jam in favor of Philly.
And I didn't even realize until I looked at you and I was like, oh. I was doing such a great job.
We made eye contact. She's like,
I didn't mean to.
all right, that is no Gus, no Glory. Again, up against, that's Forrest Bump. Finally, a different matchup up against Gus, and Gus is able to pick up lead, but Forrest
Yes.
Bump is out behind him despite some incredible recycling from Smashiopia. And Gus gets past El Diablo and Richie Teaser up at the front and picks up 4 points. Forrest Bump is met with Eye Roll and Smashiopia and Insanity.
Wow. Quick, he did like a 1 foot transition there. Okay, Gus. Oh. Manages to squeeze right around, like, wow. Oh, looks like he hurt his leg a little bit there. You see that? Little thigh rub. Wow, this Philly defense, great recycling. Oh,
Gus is taken out on that inside line and goes
He
all
was
the way
shocked.
back. He was a little bit shocked. Hands up.
oh. And that's a penalty on Philly block, or that's Pippa Ray
Ray
Gun
Gun.
going to the box.
Forrest Bump is taken out by Insanity. Insanity is another incredible blocker. She surprises you sometimes with those
Oh.
big hits. Oh, and looks like Forrest Bump is being called off on a track cut. His foot went out just a little bit on that inside line, and Gus makes it out with another 4 points.
Wow. Philly manages to get that pack moving up, allowing Go Gus No Glory to get those points. Looks like he got all 4 there. All right, looks like we got just under 4 minutes left in this half. That's 365 Philly, 191 Pittsburgh.
Let's see if Pittsburgh will cross the 200 mark. Only 4 minutes left to go.
What if Bigfoot gets a 200-point jam? I think that'd be awesome.
He's got that. Light work.
Yes!
Oh, yes, our
All
seniors.
of our seniors. So many seniors on the
We
floor
have
today.
so many seniors. Looks like our seniors for Philly are No Gus, No Glory, Eye Roll, Pippa Ray Gun, Bee Sting, Holly Blockett. I think that's it. Is Soul Crusher a senior? Soul Crusher, are you a senior?
Soul Crusher.
Yes, Soul Crusher is a senior. And then for Pittsburgh, our seniors are Strawberry Jam,
10.
Sirius, Rubinator, Vandalion, Lakeinator, Violet Von Slaughter, Forrest Bump, Biohazard, and Ace of Skates.
A lot of seniors on this floor right now.
I don't know if anyone else is curious about what Jerda's gonna look like next year, but I am.
Different.
And Gus makes it out with
Wow.
lead.
Ooh, beautiful hit by Eye Roll on the outside there.
Hitting a little bark there.
Yeah, he celebrated.
And Gus is out again.
Okay. I see that Pittsburgh offense on the end there. Wow.
Ethan just hitting Forrest Bump out and rolling back.
Yeah,
A little
Philly-
bit of soul crush in there.
Philly's doing a really good job of just avoiding the offense.
Forrest Bump is taken out again by Pippa.
Oh,
And Gus makes it through backwards on that outside line.
like, okay, bruh.
No need to show off now.
You chill like that, I guess.
And Forrest Bump makes it through on his initial pass.
My hero.
We love Forrest.
Yeah, I just met you today, but you're cool. Love you.
Met him before,
Have I?
probably. Oh no, maybe not.
I don't think I have. Oh my gosh, Pittsburgh locking down Gus right here on this turn. Let's see if this offense can get him out.
Ooh, a star pass to Bigfoot.
Oh, and look at them. They're buddies. Oh, look at
How
that.
cute.
Yeah. That's sportsmanship. That's sportsmanship.
Maybe it's love.
I was just about to say, or maybe it's true love.
And Gus makes it out again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here comes Bigfoot on the inside line. He jukes Holly Blockett up at the front.
Wow.
Dandelion doing some one-on-one against Gus. She's now joined by Strawberry Jam and Forrest.
Gus calls it off. Giving his buddy a high five. Those two, I think, could save the tri-state area. Okay, let's see here. It looks like we have Bee Sting jamming for Philly, and then Richie Teaser jamming for Pittsburgh. Have we seen Richie out as a jammer yet?
No, Bee Sting is out with lead. I believe this is Richie Teaser's first time on the jam line this game.
Yeah, I believe so.
Let's see what they can do.
Ooh.
Oh, taken out by Soul Crusher.
Let's see if we can get some offense here against, and the offense works. Bee Sting coming out with 4 points. Looks like Pittsburgh loses one to a track cut, a blocker track cut.
It seems like this will most likely be our last jam, and this is the last game for our Philly seniors here, our last home game for our Philly seniors.
Oh.
Bee Sting takes down Big Rig and gets past Lakeinator up at the front for another 4 points. Big jam from Bee Sting right now. And Philly has crossed the 400-point mark.
Wow. See, Philly's sitting in the back, just allowing their jammer to stretch out the pack so that eventually it's out of play. Oh. I didn't even say it was a cut. This is football. It did. I'm just calling it like I see it. And I saw his foot go out.
Okay, looks like our final score is 405 Philly to 197 Pittsburgh. Great work to both teams. We need to find MVPs.
Both teams, could you please let us know your MVPs?